Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday evening. Once again, happy 4th of July to all of my wonderful American viewers and friends. I hope you guys are having a great day filled with everything that America does properly. Barbecue, beer, hanging out, fireworks, everything in between. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Greg, good to see you. Ray, good to see you. Nismo, welcome back. MN Sports Fan, good to see you. Jeff S, welcome. JJ, good to see you, dude. Darby, welcome back. CJ, good to see you. Matthew O, welcome. Kelmo, good to see you, dude. Aviator, good to see you. Daniel, good to see you. Fly Runway Heading, good to see you, man. Great name. Skyworker, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Greg Jackson, good to see you. AntoniBaldo, welcome back. Good to see you, my friend. Davis is here. Good to see you, Davis. JR3000, welcome. Golf Kilo 4, welcome back. 77 Original, good to see you. Bob Father, welcome back. Wake Dog, good to see you. Welcome back. Morgus, good to see you. 10 Year to Mobile, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back, dude. Jared, good to see you. Greg Jackson, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Harry, good to see you. Leskua, good to see you. Bearded Yeti's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Yeti's actually loading up our airplane. Ryan, good to see you, dude. Sonic Zone, welcome back. Martin, good to see you. Logan, good to see you. Simon Weber, welcome back. Ryan Malone, welcome back all the way from New Zealand. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We've got, I think that's it. I think we got everybody. Welcome back, friends. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Appreciate you, man. Josh Haney, good to see you, dude. Currently flying the 777 from Dubai to Bangkok. Nice. How long of a flight is that? I feel like that's a long flight. 10 hours? 11 hours, Josh? Something like that? It's one we should probably do as well. Cathay Pacific. Wanted to switch my community folder, the OneDrive, to another, but it wasn't working, so I had the bright idea to reset my computer. But it turns out I just didn't format one of my drives correctly. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you got it figured out now. Sounds like you do. Through probably some long testing. Captain Pips, good to see you. Welcome. Hope we're doing well. All right, friends, thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate y'all, man. Of course, UPS Ops, one of the last remaining, I guess, huge MD-11 operators, UPS and FedEx. Those are the two big boys. So this flight is actually operated by an MD-11, which makes me just that much happier. This is a true, genuine, real-world UPS ops in the MD-11. You can see they send the MD-11 every day up to Toronto. Almost every day. It looks like there's a couple days off in between towards the end of the month. But super excited for this one. Should be a lot of fun. We had a great arrival into Frankfurt earlier. If you missed it, go check out the stream from this afternoon. Beautiful arrival. A little bit of a thumper into Copenhagen, but a beauty of a landing into Frankfurt this afternoon. So looking for this. Are we going to do a hydraulic test for realism? Correct. I've got to say the MD-11 by TFDi is one of the best aircraft I've ever flown, worth every cent. It's a lot of fun, man. It's very different. And I think once you wrap your head around it being very different, I really think that you'll understand it, and I think the more and more you'll end up liking it, to be honest with you. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. Unfortunately, no ETC here in Louisville, so it'll probably be a pretty quick departure, but we will pick up ETC into Toronto. For those of you that didn't know, every Thursday in Toronto, they have a special VATSIM event. They are online. Approach, center, tower, ground, the whole Toronto airspace is lit up. And if you haven't flown into Toronto, fantastic scenery by Fly Tampa Toronto. Definitely suggest checking it out. And of course, anytime you can get guaranteed ETC, it's going to be a good night, right? So, Fly Runway heading, drop on the $5 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind, man. Yeti is the supervisor, and I'm on the loader. As a person that used to load this flight, I'm here to critique you. Well, fingers crossed. We'll do a good job. We expect another greaser. We'll see about that one. I'll do my best, but we'll see about that one. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First things first, we'll turn up the sound so we can hear this beautiful behemoth come to life. We're going to get the battery switched to the on position, get the ground power on as well. That'll bring the aircraft to life. Beautiful. We're going to come down here, and I'm going to get some brightness up here on the overheads. Yes, brightness. A little bit of brightness up on that as well, and over on there. Beautiful. Let's get the adheres left side, right side, and center. All to the nav position. It's going to start yelling at us. One thing I wanted to do, let me just make sure that this is done metric. I'm going to save that, and then systems. That is all good. That is all good. Cause good. Performance good. General. We're going to go fast IRS time. I don't like to wait for the realistic. We're just going to go fast. Beautiful. Let's go to our dispatch tab. We're going to import our flight plan.
Yeti is the supervisor and I'm on the loader. As a person that used to load this flight, I'm here to critique you. Smile.
Very nice. I'm here to do my best. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you. We have Mark celebrating 24 months as well. So it's 2 years already. Didn't even realize. Cheers to many more. Huge no floaties to you, man. 2 years as a first class member. Guys, we get some love and chat for Mark joining the elite of the elite. 24 plus months as a membership here on the channel. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support. Is Fly Tampa Toronto still broken? Well, I mean, define broken. It's not really broken. You can fly into the scenery and out of the scenery. Yes, there are some bugs going on with the terrain and stuff like that. That was caused by the Canada World update, and they haven't updated it. So fingers crossed. Hopefully it gets updated soon. Let's send our flight plan down to the McDo. Good. We're going to go ahead and set payload and fuel in the aircraft. Beautiful. Let's come down here. We're going to go to the FMC tab. We're going to go to flight plan init. You can see SDF to YYZ. Good. Our alternate airport today, CYTR, which is Trenton. They land a lot of our military aircraft there, so we should be able to get the aircraft into there if we can't get it into Toronto. Call sign today, real world call sign, UPS 488. Throw that into there. We're going to initialize the IRS. Good. Temperatures and winds. We had a problem with this. Somebody was saying it's going to be like minus 51. I actually found out where it says it on the flight plan. It's in the briefing preview for anybody that is wondering. And we are going to have a headwind component of 55 knots. So we'll go ahead and throw that up into there. Good. Our cost index today, we just had it up here. Cost index was 76 is what the aircraft is calling for. So we will load 76 as our cost index. Good. Go to our NIT-B page. We can start throwing in some numbers here today. 0 fuel weight 196, which gives us a tow weight of 216. Again, wrapping my head around the fact that this aircraft is basically the same weight as the 777 that we've been flying around is just bananas to me. It's kind of crazy. That's good. We got our block fuel up here, 20.6, correct. Our 0 fuel weight CG 27.5 and our takeoff CG 27.9. Beautiful, looking good. I'm happy with that. Let's go to our flight plan page. Once again, no ATC here, down on the ground in Louisville. But we'll have a quick little look-see and see what the weather's doing. So if we come over here to SDF and we go to weather, we'll go to the ATIS. You know what, sir? We'll just go to the Mentha report. Winds are 190 at 7. With 190 at 7, obviously we're going to plan runway 17 right for departure. So we'll go SDF, standard instrument departures. We are going to be on the Strep 5 departure out of 17 right. Beautiful. We'll insert that. Great. And from there, we shall go down to Toronto. And we'll populate Toronto. We'll go star, standard terminal arrival. We are going to be on the Nuber 6 today. So find that on the list. Nuber 6. We are going with the query transition. Beautiful. And with the winds in Toronto, I believe we are landing west. We'll see what they're doing here. Weather, ATIS, VATSIM, ATIS information, Zulu, winds 280 at 9 knots, 15-mile visibility, scattered at 55, overcast at 14, 29er82, primary IFR approach, ILS runway 24 left, secondary, RNAV Yankee runway 23. Oh baby, we're going to get to do an RNAV today, friends. So let's come down here. We're going to plan for the RNAV Yankee runway 23, and I believe that this aircraft can successfully do RNAV, so RNAV Yankee 23 is what we're looking for on the list. RNAV Yankee 23, there it is there. We'll select that. Beautiful. Minimum profile. Oh, does that say how low I can take it? Let's put like 1,000 feet then. There we go. Cool. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. We'll have a look-see and we'll just make sure if we can actually look at that. We'll go YYZ approach RNAV Yankee 23. RNAV Yankee, I believe it's like that big sweeping turn. It is, and we want to take it from Tasku, so I'm actually going to insert Tasku and then I'm going to insert that. Beautiful. So let's go through that and we'll just make sure that everything looks good. Should be, the approach takes us down to Satur. There is, all right, let me see what this goes. Pengu, Manup, Airbus, Tasku. Pengu, I saw all that. A second here. All right, Pengu, Manup, Airbus, Tasku, and then it should take us to Davik. Hold on. Should take us from Tasku to Mebid. Tasku to Myped or Mebed? No, Mebeer. Where's Mebeer? Okay, they've actually got it there. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear all these out. Oops, sorry. Clear until I find Tasku. Clear, and that is what we want to do there. Beautiful. Airbus, Tasku, Mebeer, Zomli, Danos, and then we're in for the RNAV approach, which should be fantastic. Nice. All right, cool. And we can take it down to 1,000 feet on our on our approach path. Cool. All of that looks good to me. I am happy with that. Let's go back to our init ref. We didn't put on our cruise altitude. We're looking for a cruise altitude of 350 today, 35,000 feet. Beautiful. Optimum is 33,000 with our max 38.3, so 35 is perfect. By the time we get up to 35,000 feet, we'll probably have burned enough fuel that our optimum will be 350. Perfect. Cool. That is done. That is done. That page is looking great. That page is looking great. Good. Go to our takeoff and performance calculator now. Let's come over here to our performance calculator. We are departing 17 right. We're going to go ahead and import the weather. 190 at 7. Correct. 28 degrees. Good. 29er86. I'm actually going to set that 29er86. Good. We're going to get the tow of the aircraft. I think this is the heaviest we've flown this aircraft. 216,386. I'm pretty sure this is, what is max tow of the aircraft? 283. So We're not full, but I would say we're just over 2/3 full. Pretty full aircraft. Doing a flex today. Anti-ice, none. Flaps will be optimum. Packs will be on. And we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds. Hey, look at that. Flex of 58, not 59 today. 58, 36, 50, 63. So we'll go 58, 30, 136. What was it? 136, 150, 163. 150, 163. Good. We're going with a flaps setting today of 20.3 on our dial-a-flap. Good. Stab trim will be 5.0. Slope and wind components. We've got a 6 knot, so 0.2/6. 0.2/6 for our headwind component, and our slope and our outside air temperature was 28 degrees. Ooh, I bet that's a humid 28 degrees too, isn't it, Yeti? Cool. Speeds are looking good. 36, 50, 63, and we are clean by 248. Beautiful. I'm happy with all those numbers. That looks good to me. Wunderbar. Let's have a look at the departure here for a second. The Strep 5. Top altitude's 5,000, but we can obviously get cleared up further. So I'm actually going to bug up our cruise altitude today, which will be 35,000 feet. There is 35,000 feet. Good. We are going to bug up our V2 setting, 163. Let's set that 163. Good. And we'll dial up our runway heading, which will be 170. Bug that up. Good. Cool. Let's go to the overhead. And we shall spool up the APU. Good. And to confirm that your APU is spooling, once you hit the APU button, you'll get this little box here on the first officer side. And you'll see your N1 percentage rising. I believe the guys on GSX are ready to go. Yes, boarding is complete. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. Let's come down here. We're going to go to services. I think everything's closed. Yes. Are you all closed? Yes, but it wants to yell at me sometimes, so we'll make sure that that's closed as well. Wheel chocks can come off.
MDG 777 pack is out.
Are you sure, JJ?
Hello, Captain.
I'm always skeptical of downloading the first sound packs when they first come out. Somebody sent me a video and it was from the Captain Sim 777. But okay, if it's out, I may have to look to install that for the weekend, man. So it is out. Okay, interesting. I guess I'll have to go and download it. It's linked on the same page as that video. I guess I'll have to install it afterwards. Hey Cap, how have you been? I've been thinking of buying the MD-11, but I'm not really familiar with older aircraft. Just bought the 777, it's awesome. Don't know about the MD-11. Maybe watch some more videos on it, man, some tutorials, and see if it's something that interests you, because it is a handful. That's for damn sure. External power is off. Let's go ahead and disconnect the GPU, and we are ready to go, my friends. As a Captain Sim engine pack. Wait, sorry, what? I don't know why someone would do that. Doesn't matter the model, the sounds will be the same, so use the video for reference. Correct. Yeah. Chopper, what's up, mate? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. All he did was convert it over to the PMDG. Got you. Okay, so same sound pack, just for that one. Got you. Okay. We're going to face west on that one. Good. We got a couple things to do here. Let's go and arm our emergency power, and we'll go ahead and make sure that our no smoking is the auto position. Seatbelt signs are on. Red beacon light is on. Nav lights are on. Ignition system A is on, and the rest of it should be good to go. Let's go and release our park brake. Beautiful. Come down here, FMC2, and we're just going to go with flight plan. Good, we'll leave that over there. Sonic Zone. Thank you very much. As the LSAS needs work on this aircraft when flying on approach and right before final. What's LSAS? I don't know. I just fly it, man. I'm not trying to, you know. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 3. Pull the bulb. Love how you start this thing, man. N1 percentage on the rise. EGT is alive, and we've got our N2 going as well. At about 15%. Will increase fuel. The lateral stability augmentation system. If you mean like sometimes it feels very like pitchy, like when you pitch the nose down, it kind of like tends to like dive bombish just a little bit. Yes, I can agree with you that could be fixed a little bit. Would you recommend the MD-11? If you're a fan of the MD, I would suggest the MD-11. If you're, you know, just remember when you get this airplane, it is extremely hands-on. Like, extremely hands-on. So, as long as you're okay with that. Squawk code that was given 4014. We'll turn that on in reporting, and we're going to go TA only. Good. We can put traffic on here.
This is needs
TCAS,
works on this
no,
aircraft when
plan.
flying on approach and right before final.
Yeah, I could say it definitely needs a little bit of support and love for sure. And I think hopefully it'll get those updates, to be honest with you. Let's pull number 1. This is emergency lights.
Please set parking brake.
Park brake, set.
Unlocking gear.
Beautiful. Auto brake over to RTO. We'll introduce fuel 15% into engine number 1. Get the MD-11, love it. It will get more polish. I believe TFDi can do it. I agree with that comment. Did your first flight, you really like it? It's weird, right, Mopar? Like, it's something that you got to get used to. Do we have a good Memphis scenery? We've got the BM Sim AM World. It is decent. A little bit heavy on performance, but yeah. Be advised, I found a bug last night in this plane where you can't change from RNAV approach to another. It doesn't ask for the min prof again, so no insert option appears. Okay, interesting, Andy. Thank you. Fingers crossed I won't have to do anything and the winds kind of stay the same that they are. It's like I have an A300 rear-ended a 737 and an A320 and they morphed into one. Yeah, I could get behind that. She's weird. She's odd. She's quirky. Spool up number 2. Good engine on 3, good engine on 1, and we're spooling up number 2 now. Real life fact, the APU will shut down itself. Usually I never touch it. Once taxing will do itself. Correct. Yes, it does it on this aircraft as well. You do not have to touch the APU. We'll introduce fuel number 2 engine. 312. Always have to remember that. Ground spoilers armed. We're looking for a takeoff trim of 5.0. So select 5.0 on this bad boy. Beautiful. Should be good right about there. Good. 5.0. And then we need a dial-a-flap. What was it? 20.3 on our dial-a-flap, friends. So dialing a flap 20.3. I think this is my favorite feature of this aircraft is the dial-a-flap. 20.3. I'm going to call that 20.3. That's 20.5 right in the middle of that. Call that 20.3. Should be good. Beautiful. Upstairs, we are good and ready to go, my friends. All 3 engines are on. Upstairs looks great. Let's go ahead and set our flaps. 20.3 degrees. Give you a beautiful wing view of the flaps coming out. Hey, Gap, can you show your sensitivity settings? Man, I get asked this every single stream. I feel like I need to make a website that I can just link people to when they have questions when it comes to this, because I'm sure some of you guys are probably like, oh my god, dude, again. Here's my sensitivity settings.
The APU will shut itself down. I usually never do touch it once taxing and it will do itself.
Correct. Yes. Thank you for another $5 donation. Appreciate you. Sonic Zone. It's cool, man. This airplane's like, you know, it's got quite a bit of advancement, to be honest with you. Somebody take a screenshot. There you go. And again, if you're in my Discord, I'm going to post these all in the Discord afterwards. Do a Nightbot command. Well, I can't do a Nightbot command because it has to link you to a picture, right? So, can't really do a Nightbot command if it's linking to a picture. 20.3 on the flaps setting. Good. Seatbelt. Park brake, auto brake, brakes, EPU power is available. That's all fine. Let's go with nav track and profile mode. You can see that both of those are armed in magenta. Nav armed, profile armed. Good. And we're just waiting for the aircraft to push back in front of us and we'll be good to go. We will get out of here. Link to Imgur? Yeah, I might have to do that actually. Yeah, I've been thinking and toying with the idea of doing a Captain Canada website, so maybe. We'll see. Never been able to touch the APU? What do you mean? We don't have to. It'll turn off by itself. A lot of MD-11 traffic today? Absolutely. Can we take a look at the airfield while we wait? The airfield. This is FS Dream Team's Louisville Worldport highly suggest this scenery. I actually think this is FS Dream Team's best scenery in my opinion. As far as just like how they did the world port and how it's all modeled. If you're flying cargo, it's a must-have, man. An absolute must-have. You've got the international terminal over there as well, which is always looking good. And then, of course, all the cargo up over here. Oval. What is our tower frequency? 124.2. So that's going to be our CTAF, 24.2. We'll dial that up. Louisville. 24.2 is set and checked. Good. Sounds are up for that. Beautiful. Louisville. Love me some good old Louisville. How much of the cargo on this flight is bourbon? Ooh, good question. I use the Alpha Bravo yoke. Most suggested sensitivity is minus 60. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sensitivities are going to be... I always say use like a baseline if you want, but like you got to tailor it to your sensitivities and what you enjoy and what you think feels right to you, right? Because again, everybody's going to have a difference of opinion on what they feel is right or wrong. I'll call it Louisville. Elville. Whoa. You have to say it like that. Just imagine you're having a stroke and then say Louisville. Nice. Whoa. Whoa. That's how I would usually pronounce it. That's all good. That's all set. Good. Alright, we're just waiting for the aircraft in front of us. He's doing his flight controls, it looks like, or his ground spoilers just came up. Got the MD-11? Nice. Enjoy, man. I think the Hawk Tua girl's from... I thought she was from Nashville. Could be wrong, but... Departure frequency 132075. If they were online, yeah, that's exactly what it would be. Alright, he's moving. Park brake comes off. Let's go flying, amigos. Guacluck, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. C2A Lux Hawk Tua. Cassette Radio, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Great name as well. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Heard she was in Tampa. Maybe I was just hoping. Oh, well. Get on that Tampa Tinder. Grabbed a screenshot for the sensitivities. Do you want me to message you or put them in the Microsoft post?
132.075 smile.
Thank you, Fly Runway Heading. Appreciate you, my friend. I've got them. Matthew, I'm going to post them up in the Discord, the views and info section. Thank you. Flew the MD-11 from the Bahamas to Miami. Awesome short flight. Nice. Very cool. Struggling to find the FT-Sim sound pack for the 777. Anyone able to help? Is it in the video link that somebody sent me? Does anybody have a link? If you can send it to me on Discord so I can post it in chat, that would be nice. Hey, Gap, look at your load sheet. Looks like you have bourbon, have Louisville Sluggers. Ooh, those are always good. Louisville Slugger. Why does it look like every aircraft departing is like... Look at the smoke coming off that guy's wheel. Yeehaw! They're ripping down the runway. Is FT-Sim free? No. Sound pack already didn't take long. Nah, about a week, man. FT-Sim usually take much longer than that. Yeah, if someone has a link, just send it to me in Discord. I think it was like JJ or some of the other guys were talking about it. Wet runway? I don't think so. It's pretty dry. JJ's got the link here. Visit. This is from... See, for me, it's lock. Join to unlock. I mean, I'm already paying every month. Why is it acting like I'm not paying per month? It even has my Captain Canada symbol. Yeah, I'd be... Oh, shit. We want to go left here. I don't know why it's not letting me download it. It's saying I'm not a member. Oh, because he paused. I think it's because he paused, right? And you have to resubscribe. Is that why? That's probably exactly why. Because he paused his memberships. I'm thinking. Got you. Okay. The MD-11 is not perfect, but it's 100 times better than the Rotate MD-11. Excited for the updates. Well, I don't really like to compare between the two, to be honest with you. I think two different simulators. There's not really much point in comparing between the two, but I'm not going to stop you from doing that. All right, here's the link for the FT Sim sounds. Are you sure that's the one? Boeing. Hold on. Continue to PayPal. Info. What was updated? Okay, so on July 4th, today, added configuration for the PMDD 777 package. That's the one. All right. Download links. Download. Download. Okay. Well, I mean, that's what they are. I will provide a link here in a second. Copy. All right, here's a link to the 777 sounds for anybody that's interested. Yeah, you got to do Patreon. It's yeah. There's the link if you want the 777 sounds. $3 a month is what I sign up for. Again, you can cancel it. You could literally pay $3, download the sound pack, and cancel this Patreon subscription if you want. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. Then you have the sound, so. Absolutely, Arc, yeah. Calvin, I think you can just get the base one. I don't know, do I pay $3 a month? $3 a month got it for me. And I've got the sound pack downloaded, so we'll have the sound pack for Saturday's stream. Hopefully I can get it installed correctly, won't have any issues. Alright, he's lining up on the runway. We're going to make the next call here. Louisville traffic, UPS 488 heavy, lining up runway 17 right. Louisville. Nice. Landing lights, nose lights, strobe lights. Good. We are all set up here, friends. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Not as long as the triple, so you don't have to take it out so crazily. Departure from Louisville. How is updating the sounds? How is installing them? Is it a pain in the ass like normal, JJ, or is it just a, you just put a JSON? Is it just a JSON installation? Or a, whatchamacallit, sorry. That guy made a left turn out? There's just a whatchamacallit file. Python file. Did you play any flight sims on your phone? No. Drop it in the COM folder and open the JSON, delete the sound XLM, typical FT sim install. Okay. FT sim easy? Don't believe so. Yeah. If you Venmo me $100, I'll show you. Do you already have it installed? Louisville traffic, UPS 488 heavy departing 17 right. Louisville. Alright, friends. Joystick cam is going on. Sounds are going up. Ready to go? Let's do it. Throttle's up to about 40%. Auto flight smashed down. Let's go. That's the throttles. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Wonderful. Takeoff power is set and achieved. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots, neutral. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gears going up. Man, I've really got my sensitivities dialed in with this yoke right now in this aircraft. God, it feels good. Feels good, chat. We airborne, we climbing. Bumpy. I feel like it's always bumpy out of here for me as well.
Stabilizer motion.
Stabilizer motion.
Stabilizer motion.
Get some back trim in so I don't have to hold the yoke back so far. Beautiful. Did you show your sensitivities? No. There's that climb profile she wants.
Stabilizer motion.
Let's go flap retraction. What the hell that was? My view just snapped backwards half a second. Stabilizer motion. God, I love flying this aircraft though, man. I feel like we're so blessed right now between the 777 and this thing. Jeez. She's fun. She's so quirky. Alright, 225 slat retraction coming back. Let's get some back trim again in her.
Stabilizer motion.
Good. There's 250, pitch for climb. There we go, beautiful. Maintain that. Passing through 7,000 feet. Auto flight is on. Bring you guys up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Look at that, through 7,500, speed 250, and climbing. Ooh, baby. Let's go ahead and nose light can go off, and that's about it. There we go. Petty sounds like she'd be a fun date. Stabilizer motion. Found a sound pack for the MD-11 on FT-Sim, sending it your way, Cap, on the Discord. Jesus, a sound pack for this aircraft? I actually like the sounds of this aircraft. Interesting. I'll take a look at that as well, thank you. This bird needs a stop rudder input. 10,000 feet already. Landing lights off. Seatbelt signs. Auto. There we go. Climbing up out of Louisville. How much better the FT-Sim sounds for the 777? I would assume they're probably much better. FT-Sim doesn't mess around with those GE90 sounds. Oh, yes. They are delicious. Tony, take care, man. Hopefully I'll see you for the arrival into Toronto. It's like an hour and 15-minute flight. Yeah, hour and 11-minute flight. Y'all are killing my climb rate. I'm up ahead trying to climb in my little A300. This beastly aircraft, dude, just flies through restrictions and stuff, man. Not restrictions, but she climbs heavy. We're climbing at 3,300 feet per minute through 12,500 now at 310 knots. She's beefy. She is beefy. Just passed flight level 280. Nice. As someone who operates these for UPS can confirm the steering on this is close to being spot on. You would almost never do high-speed taxi around turns, and only under 10 knots. You can really feel it, man. Like it almost feels it just feels like you're kind of skidding and barely making a turn if you try and go over 10 knots. I would say 8 knots, 7 to 8 knots seems to be like the sweet spot for making like bigger, 45-degree plus turns, 90-degree turns. I've seen these MDs do more than 4,000 or 5,000 feet per minute on live streams. It's crazy, dude. Do you think this plane is worth it? If you're a fan of like these older style and you're a fan of the McDonnell Douglas, the MD series, I think you would love this airplane. I think maybe some people are like very much used to flying like a 737 and an A320, and then they come to this airplane and they're like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would say if you're familiar or you just want a little bit of a challenge,
Stabilizer motion.
this airplane's a challenge. She's a handful. Yeah. I enjoy it. I think it's a great aircraft. I think it's only going to get better as well. So, like somebody mentioned, there's some other things that, need to get dialed in. There's a few things that need some attention to detail, but, I'm quite happy with where the aircraft is now. And like I said, it'll only get better, so. How often does FTSim update their sounds? Because I'm going to unsubscribe after paying. Well, if this sound pack is just a port over, he's had this sound pack out for about 2 or 3 years for the Captain Sim 777. So unless there's any errors, there probably won't be an update. I mean, don't forget, like, you don't really get your money back. You're still subscribed for a month, so all you have to do is make sure you unsubscribe within a month. You don't have to, like, subscribe and then unsubscribe immediately. But, yeah. Man, I'm contemplating if I get the PAX version. I have the freighter variant, and it seems beautiful. 4 flights in 24 hours. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. For me, man, personally, I'm not going to get the PAX variant. They sent it over to me as well, but I'm just not going to fly with it. I'm all about cargo when it comes to this airplane, man. Cap, does this plane taxi on idle thrust? Yes and no. You advance the power to get it rolling. Once it starts rolling, you can go idle thrust. So it needs a little bit of power to get it going, but then yes, you basically just level it off. Did you buy or did you get a press copy? I got a press copy, Cardio. Yeah. That's how I feel about my E300 cargo only. Yes, correct. You got ice detected at 30,000+ feet. Okay. Keep my eye on that. It's probably this stuff up here, but we'll definitely keep our eye on that, man. Or you could be in my shoes. Subscriber free month comes along. Somehow to get unsubscribed. There you go. Yeah. I think it's because he paused his Patreon for a while, but I guess he's back with this one. Through 18,000 feet, 299er2 across the board. 299er2, correct and set. Beautiful. Looking good. Just took off from SDF. Time to eat some of these tacos. Ooh, nice. I'm always amazed by the clouds in this. It's insane, dude. And, what's even crazier is to think that the clouds are somehow going to get better with the next rendition, Microsoft 2024. It's kind of crazy, man. I feel at one point like we're just going to be looking outside and it's just going to be so lifelike and realistic. It already is. There's certain screenshots. You can take screenshots in certain time of days and when the sun is hitting the aircraft in a certain way in the ground and the shadows and the ortho down there, like, man, could 100% convince some people that these are real pictures. You know what I mean? Proper thunderstorm heights, yes, exactly. Not just clouds at 36,000 feet. But get like an actual towering, cell and stuff like that. Yavuz, Fuchino Floaties to you, man. Says, happy to be here and enjoying your adventures. 34 months. Appreciate you, dude. That is incredibly kind. Huge Fuchino Floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for the support. Appreciate you, dude. Hope the wind physics are better in 2024. Sometimes the 777 feels so unstable that it should be at cruise. I agree. Well, not at cruise. I haven't experienced that, but we were coming into San Francisco and the winds were kind of getting all crazy gusty and it was definitely a handful. That was in the 777. Look forward to the cirrus clouds, even though they should have been included with 2020. Yeah, I feel like 2020 was more so like a stepping stone And I feel like 2024 is probably the refined version of 2020. That's what I'm most excited about. Multi-core support and everything in between, you know? Does Navigraph ask to log in every time you've flown the airplane? It shouldn't. I don't have I never use charts down here, so I'm not even signed in, but it shouldn't. I don't think so. Once you're logged in once, it should save the login info. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't have my info in there, so. Do you think you'll be picking up the FSS 727? I'm a bit skeptical after a rough launch of the ERJ. Yeah, no, man. Nah, dude. Once those guys actually deliver what was promised on the ERJs, then I'll consider picking up the 727. Currently, right now, no. I just... No, man. I mean, these guys aren't finishing projects. They're just announcing more and more and more projects. You know, instead of fixing the 175, it's, oh, look, we have a 195 now for sale. And then instead of fixing it, they've, oh, look, we have a 195 freighter now. And then all of a sudden, hey, look, we have another team now that's working on a 727. And it's like, guys, it's okay to be ambitious and want to work on future products, but you got to finish what you've started in the first place, man. We need a custom autopilot panel. We need an FMC. It's, you know, you're making it very difficult to want to support them. You know what I mean? I love a good 727, but out of principle, I will not be purchasing it until that E175 that I purchased months and months and months ago gets finished. Then I'll maybe look at flying a 727 by then. But currently, right now, the way that it's being handled, no thank you. Cap, I have a similar setup to yours. Do you think 2024 will perform as well as 2020? Probably better, to be honest with you, Ark, with multi-core support and some of the things that are coming forward. Yeah. Only benefits of UPS, one of them is union benefits. There you go. I was a little worried when Bluebird showed off a 787 feeling a little FSS. Well, no, I don't agree with that at all. Bluebird hasn't put out a product yet, right? So you can't tie them to that. Also, Bluebird is developing a full study level, for those of you that like to use that term, 757, meaning that there's going to be faults, errors, everything on the back end. So no, I don't get FSS from Bluebird at all. If Bluebird had come out and said, hey, we're releasing an airplane and it's got no VNAV and no custom autopilot panel, then I would be a little bit concerned, but that's not what they're doing at all. They're releasing high quality, full fidelity add-ons. Can't really say that for FSS. Speaking of frame gen, I've had severe lag issues when turning it on with my 4060 Ti. How does everyone get their sim to run so well with it? Are you trying to run all your settings on like maximum or something like that? Maybe try running your sim on like medium to high and see how that goes. No, Quality Wings isn't even a thing anymore. Thinking of picking up the MD-11, but I'm wondering if it's required to use the mouse scroll wheel to move the knobs and switches, or can you click and hold the mouse button? Good question. No, you got to use scroll wheel. It looks like you have to use scroll wheel. I prefer the term high fidelity. Yes, correct. I believe Bluebird is going to be as good as Phoenix if they can deliver. I would agree with you on that one, and I think that they will deliver. Like I said, I obviously can't disclose some of the conversations that I've had with them, but I've been lucky enough to become friends with the lead developer and owner of Bluebird, Shervin, and him and I have had numerous conversations, and they've showed me pictures and videos of things that, again, I can't get into, but trust me when I say this, that these guys are going to deliver they're not fucking around. If that's what you're asking, they're not fucking around. You're not going to get some half-assed FSS bullshit without an autopilot panel, without an FMC. That's just not going to happen. You're going to get a high quality, high fidelity add-on from them, and I'm sure of it. Let me just put it that way. All right. I hope the right-click mouse button is fixed in 2024. Still don't get how that hasn't been fixed in 2020. Just freezes all the controls. Yes, it is weird. I think that it's a limitation for like the Xbox side of things. I wish there was a way to disable it. I don't know if it's necessarily a bug. I think it's there for a reason. But yeah. Andre, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support. Dropping the $2 dono. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Super excited for the 787. It's one of my favorites. Yes, correct. Yeah, I'm very excited for that as well. Can you run FS on multiple systems, like running the main program and the main CPU and then pulling add-ons from, say, an external hard drive? Yes, absolutely, David. Yeah, you can do that. You're trying to attach a message with your super chat. Uh-oh, well, what was the message? We'll read it out anyways. I'm excited for the eBuilds 350. Yes, that's gonna be fun as well, man. Definitely gonna be a fun one. Chat, give me a second. I gotta get some water. Give me 2 seconds. I forgot to grab water.
Stabilizer motion. Altitude.
Triple 7X before it launches? I don't think so, man, because they're not going to have any data on it, right? Just won't be there. But who knows? Who knows? Tamir, thank you very much, man, for the $14 donation. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties, incredibly kind. Says right behind you, Cap. YYZ will be busy. We like it, man. We like it. Got DC Center. We got Jack Center and Toronto Center. I'm pretty sure we're not going through DC. I think we stay to the west of DC. Yeah, we'll just pick up Toronto, actually, just as we're crossing. Toronto will pick us up here. And then we'll be on the descent into Toronto for the RNAV runway 23, which should be exciting. Aviator, take care, man. Have a great afternoon. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday for our epic long haul Amsterdam to Montreal.
Right behind you, Cap. Says we'll be busy.
Ice detected. I'm getting ice detect. Where the hell's the ice detection system on this bad boy? Anti-ice. Engines, engine. That should be good. I guess we'll just get the engine anti-ice on. We've got the ice detected as well, up here at 35,000 feet. It's probably this layer right here. I don't know if we should get the wing and tail anti-ice on. Seems so, because now it went away, so that's probably what it wanted. Also, defog, is that? Yeah, these are on automatically. Got you. Okay. Is there a probe heat? I think it's all done automatically, Mopar. It's not like the 7.3. I think like all like the probe heats, it's all down here. Windshield anti-ice and defogs and stuff. Nice, Bismo. Nice. Finally got my 4080 Super installed. Had to get the right angle SATA cables. The card is so big it blocked the connectors. Jesus. It's like my 3080, dude. The thing, like, I remember putting it in my case and being like, holy shit. And even compared to my 1080 Ti, it was insane, you know? Absolutely insane. Fly runway heading, dropping another $5 donation. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for support. And thanks for the tips and advice, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. And I will see you in the Discord. Thanks, man.
Alrighty, Captain, I'm outta here. Continue being a cardboard warrior and I'll see you on Discord. Arrivals.
Thanks, Cap. The message I wanted to attach with my donation was, how do you install the liveries to the TFDi website? I can't figure it out. Andre, do you have like 7-zip or like something like that? Because you just download them. They just look like this. Do you have like 7-zip or whatever this is? And then they look like that. And then you just drag and drop this into your community folder. You would just take this folder and literally just drag and drop it into there, into your community. You can see like I've got a bunch of them here. So that's how that works. Hopefully that helps. Fly Runway Heading, thank you again, man, for the 5 bones. I appreciate you. And we got a Sonic Zone dropping the $5 donation as well. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. You can't find your community folder? Do you have Steam or do you have it on Microsoft? Which version do you have the simulator installed on? I'm worried how big the 5000 series will be. I mean, at this rate, I think they're just going to get... I don't think they can get wider. I think they're just going to get longer. Meaning it's going to take like 2.5, 3 PCI slots, even 4 PCI slots at some point. You have the Microsoft version. If you just throw into Google how to find my community folder, Microsoft
Lots of
install.
customization through the EFB for people's personal preferences or wants to do accurate systems is my favorite thing that TFDi implemented.
Yeah. It is pretty crazy, some of the things that you could put in this bad boy. I mean, just go over to the options and it's endless as far as like systems, cause, performance. You can do a lot of things in here too, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. You can do some cool stuff as well. Cap, you just open Real Turb Cap for the program to open. It should launch automatically, Captain Pips. And just to confirm that it has launched, just look in your system tray and you'll see it right here. Real Cat Turb connected to Microsoft Flight Simulator. See how it says that right there? Connected to MSFS. That's really all you're looking for. Thanks for support, Audrey. Hopefully that helps, man. I'm sorry, I don't have the Microsoft install, so I'm not quite sure exactly where it goes, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it online. The Microsoft one is C users app data roaming Microsoft. There you go. Just over here wondering how much power the 5000 series GPUs will need. Guess it depends which version you're getting, right? So we know how to fix the weird barrel and QNH knobs in the 777. Trying to scroll to the right number is so hard. Yeah. You're excited to see V1 stream it? Does he have a stream up yet? I haven't, I don't think he's put any content out on this airplane yet. Do the river visual the 4th of July? Nice. I don't have an app data folder? You should. V1's flying IRL? Got you. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Show the channel some love for this Thursday evening stream. Again, next live stream for me is going to be Saturday. We're doing Amsterdam to Montreal. Just over 7 hours. On Saturday, that's the plan. And then we're going to do some American Airlines domestic ops on Sunday. I believe we're going to do Miami to Philadelphia. I think that they actually do that in the 777. And then Monday as well, some more domestic ops. Got the SFO scenery today. PC was really, I actually think the scenery runs really well. Make sure that you'd have the handcrafted uninstalled. JW celebrating 19 months. Appreciate you, my man. Says, had a rough landing with the MD-11, didn't follow the localizer path into 8 right in Miami, just went straight to the left, so I had to hand fly. Feels nice. One thing that I can say, JW, is this aircraft isn't really like the 7.3, like where you have to, like, basically, if there's one thing that I can just arm the approach/landing as soon as you see the localizer come into play, right? Like as soon as you see the localizer move from either end, that's when I arm the approach/land. I find sometimes if you arm it too early, like you said, it'll make the turn either too early or too late. So if you arm it while it's becoming alive, I haven't had any issues with that yet. I have run into an issue once where I armed it too early, and it kind of did what you said. It started the turn way too early, so. Going to do Montreal, Toronto to Montreal flight in the 777. Nice, very cool. You have a plane in front of you. There's probably a couple in front of me. There's a couple departures in front of me. Captain, I'm at a crossroad. Lately I've been, I have to try several times to get my PC to start. Initially it freezes before Windows starts, but eventually it does turn on. I'd be concerned that your no ice detected, so we can turn off our ice detection system. Good. I would be concerned that your hard drive, your Windows is corrupt in some way or something. The hard drive that your Windows is on, if it's failing to boot, could be another problem. Could be a hardware related issue. Could be CPU not seated correctly. Could be GPU. Could be hard drives, motherboard. I don't know. What happens if you don't use auto flight on takeoff? It's just a manual takeoff. You have to advance the throttles by yourself. The auto flight isn't actually like... Auto flight won't click on until you click it on after you're airborne. Basically, it just arms like your departure. It arms your nav and it arms your profile climb. Armed at 15 DME, but more practice the better. Okay, there you go. You've been watching Wimbledon? I haven't, no. Captain Chewie's stream, A320 sim pilot told greasing the 777 is not at all required. More important to hit the touchdown zone since it's heavy and the risk of overrunning. Of course, like any aircraft in real life. Absolutely, man. That's why, like, buttering in real life, like, it's not necessarily a thing. It's more about getting your touchdown markers, putting it on the 1,000 footers or the 1,500 footers, right? If you look at most landings in real life, they're so consistent with where they touch down because they're not really concerned about the butter, right? They're more concerned about getting the aircraft down in the proper touchdown zone. How similar is MSFS to IRL? I don't know. I don't fly IRL, man. Wouldn't be able to tell you. Before takeoff, use auto flight and advance the throttles until engine is stable. Then advance the throttles 70% N1 auto throttle will activate. Correct. Correct. 100K followers, JFK to New Zealand. Auckland, maybe. We'll see. We shall see. On rotation in the 777, do you hold at 5 degrees before getting off the ground and then pitching up further? I'm not sure what it is for the 777, to be honest. As long as you're not tail striking. That's why touchdown zone in Toronto are repaved every 5 years, correct? Butter in the bread. Gonna try CPDLC soon with the 777. From a video I watched, it looks simple. Just put your login in the EFB.
Since we're flying into Toronto, crew meal is fresh poutine, extra cheese curds and extra gravy. And shipping Thrustmaster products with your bourbon. OBB.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, did las PHX las in Freedom 1. Firm butters both ways.
Nice. We like that. Huge no floaties to you. Matthew dropping the $110 donation. Chat, can we please get some love for Mr. Matthew? Oh, unbelievably kind Matthew. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support, dude. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Also going to get him on top of the leaderboard. Thank you very much, Matthew. Appreciate you, my man. Let me get you up top on that leaderboard here. Copy. $110 on the month. We will bump everybody down. There we go. There we have it. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you, my friend. TS30 Power, welcome aboard as well. Hope you enjoy your stay here, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, looks like top of descent is just
Captain,
after query.
I think the first thing I should do is reinstall Windows and see if that fixes my problem.
Yep.
If that doesn't help, I suppose I'll have to evaluate which components to change.
Correct.
What a torture to install everything from scratch.
Yes, I agree, my friend. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Thank you, Diego, for the support. I appreciate you, man. I wish you all the best, dude. Thank you for another $3 donation. Incredibly kind, man. Appreciate you, buddy. What's the longest flight I've ever done? We did cross the pond. I think it was 2 years ago. Cross the pond. We did Oslo to Vancouver. Came in at just over 10.5 hours of flight time. Just over 10.5 hours. It's pretty gnarly. Nothing like a fresh install Windows. Hate it. Hey, Cap, I know you don't celebrate the 4th, but happy 4th. Well, happy 4th, Cody. I'm a Canadian. We just had our Canada Day, July 1st, so I can appreciate it just as much, man. What aircraft was that on? We did it in the Horizon Sim 787, believe it or not. Yeah, the longest flight I've ever done in this sim, and that's going to change because I'm pretty sure we're going to end up doing one longer on the 777. I really want to do Vancouver to... I really want to do Vancouver to Tokyo, which I believe is about 11 hours, something like that. That is something that's going to happen very soon as well. So, yeah, keep your eye out for that one. Within the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing Vancouver to Tokyo in the 777. It's going to be a fun one. Is Canada Day similar to Independence Day? Correct, yes. You joining the VATSIM event on Saturday? What, cross the land at JW? No, we're going to do our own. We're doing cross the pond on Saturday. We're going to Amsterdam to Montreal, real world KLM 777 ops. Very excited for that one as well. Sounds epic, man. Looking forward to it. Should be fun. Yeah. Cap, you're going to love the FT Sim sound pack. Good. Cool. Hopefully the install process isn't a pain in the ass, JJ. But yeah. Hey, Cap, did you get any toys at the simulator show in the States? Nope. Nope. Remember that I run a Thrustmaster sponsorship, so you won't really see any other peripherals on my channel other than like Thrustmaster. I may take a look at like the mini FCUs and stuff like that, some of the CDUs that are coming out from WinWing and the FMCs and the McDoos that they got coming out. I definitely plan on picking some of those up. But yeah, I'm fully sponsored by Thrustmaster, so you only see Thrustmaster products here on this channel, man. I would do the engines only config. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with the other sounds, JJ. It's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah. Blue and orange livery on that flight? Of course, yes. CPDLC can be used via the captain, wow, or FO side. The middle McDo I use for the airport information requiem to getting the aircraft weather. Nice, there you go. Do you fly every day? Not really. I stream 4 days a week. 5 streams 4 days a week. So I fly 4 days a week. Think WinWing is on sale right now for pre-order. There you go. I just got the Ava base for my Warthog stick, and it's a world of a difference. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm going to pick that up as well. As soon as they get, fingers crossed, I hope that they're doing, I mean, they were pretty much leading towards that, but I really hope they're doing an Airbus stick for that, and then I'll be picking that up. What's Saturday's route? Across the pond, Amsterdam to Montreal, KLM 777. Pork line came out good. Nice. Very, very good. Yeah, Saturday's going to be a lot of fun. And then Sunday, we're going to do domestic 777 ops. American Airlines operates from Miami to Philadelphia. So we're going to do that on Sunday. And then Monday, something similar to like kind of that. More domestic 777 ops. Got you some lamb vindaloo? Nice. Enjoy, man. Let's do some weather ops. We can sit in the apron for 3 days. No, thank you. That doesn't sound fun at all. Looks like we're flying over some weather. Oh, WestJet ops. Well, they're back off strike now, so fingers crossed. They're back at work. Flying to the Eye of Barrel? Not yet. Maybe when 2024 comes out. I think BobTech is messing with views or something. What do you mean? Oh, maybe he's trying to. Or his cat jumped on his keyboard. Cat on the keyboard. One of the worst things about getting an aircraft, preparing it from cold and dark state during the summer is a lot worse than getting in your hot car during the day. Yeah, well, it takes a lot longer for it to start up and probably to give you some air conditioning, doesn't it? Cat 1 landing on the keyboard. My plate was on the keyboard. Nice. Are the 220 not under protection after the big Delta boom? I don't see any more deliveries these months. The 220? I don't know. Just hit round 2 of the pork loin. Nice. Hello, got my FCU for Airbus from Winwing for that price. It is very good hardware. Can't wait for the EFIS. Nice. So are they pre-ordering all of the Winwing stuff? Maybe I should get on a pre-order. I have my Boeing FMC, so I would need an Airbus one. Next to some homemade ice cream. Ooh, dude. We got some. I went to the grocery store the other day with the fiance, and we got some Kawartha Lakes. If you're in Canada, more importantly, if you're in Ontario and Quebec, you'll know Kawartha Lakes ice cream. Straight crack. Anyways, they have it's raspberry jam and something. I forget what it's called. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Has to be some of like the best frozen ice cream like that you can buy in a store. It's just unmatched in my opinion. How is A220 from Synaptic going? Is it going to be high fidelity? Is it going to be worth it? I think so, Cardio. We need more information. We should be getting an update soon on it. But yes, I think so. Yeah. Is Bluebell down here in the south? Okay. What do you think of the Salty 7.4? Not really needed, Fabio, to be honest with you, man. Just fly the default 7.4. I feel like that's in better condition than the Salty. Yes, pre-ordered. Been waiting months to make a payment. Nice. Very cool, man. Buttered my first MD-11 landing, only one small problem, landed 200 feet short of the runway in the bay. Butter, that's all that matters. Speaking of FMC, not sure if you know or not, Cap, there's an update out for that FMC so it works with the 777. Is there really? Fair Flyer? Okay, cool. I may check that out. I'm surprised they already pushed out an update. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. Hey Cap, I noticed with GSX loading for the MD-11 cargo, they don't load on one side with the doors open. Any ideas? Not sure what would cause that, to be honest with you. I don't know. What do you have settings real-wise for the real cat turb MD-11's getting tossed like a salad? Yeah, bump them down to 75. I believe I have it down to 75. Yeah, 75 all down the board. 75, 77, 75, 200, 0, 95, 85. That's how I run this aircraft. What would you consider the hardest plane to fly? Probably this one, to be honest with you, man. This thing is a handful. Like, it's fun in every aspect, but it's a handful. Cap, does a plane descend like an Airbus, meaning you have to initiate the descent? No, as long as you've got the altitude pre-selected, you should be good to go. Speaking of which, 350, good. Yeah, as long as you've got, so top of descent's right here after Nook. You can see here it's after that. After that, you'll make your descent. So we're about 40-ish miles, just over 40 miles, maybe like 60 miles, 70 miles till descent. So once we're a little bit closer, you just reset the altitude, and then it'll up top in white go profile armed. That's how you know. If you want to challenge yourself with ETS off, then I wish you good luck. Usually I land with the ETS off. It's only the last couple times I've landed with it on, because people have been complaining that I should be landing with it on. Have you had any emergency landings? Not for a long time. We have had some on the channel. We haven't had emergencies in a while. Center told me to expect the ILS 23, so plan for that. Okay. We'll just request the RNAV because that's what they've got in here. So we'll expect the RNAV, but we can also shoot the ILS, whatever they would like. Whatever is easier for them. If he tells us the ILS, we'll reprogram for the ILS. Not a problem. What's the plan for this weekend? Saturday, we're doing a long haul Amsterdam to Montreal. Real world KLM 777 ops. Sunday, we're going to do domestic ops. So American Airlines, Miami to Philadelphia. That's the plan for Sunday. And then I have a dinner to attend to on Sunday. And then Monday, probably more domestic ops. We may do the return flight, Philadelphia to Miami, or we may do something different. Might do Miami to somewhere, or I don't know. We'll see. But that's Saturday and Sunday planned at least. 777 update is just a performance update, nothing exciting. Hey, well, performance is good. It's a simulator you're free to do however you want, but in the real world, ATS should stay on for the safety protection systems. There you go. What are my total hours in Microsoft? Oh, we're up over a couple thousand now, I believe. 3,530 hours. 3,530. I would say probably closer to about 3,000 hours of flight time. Probably 500 hours of fucking around and installing scenery and checking things and kind of just messing about. But are we close to release of the 380? Pff, your guess is as good as mine, man. Your guess is as good as mine. What is frame gen mod? It increases your frames, just like the 40,000 series. Frame gen, native frame gen, there's a frame gen mod. Okay, performance. We are planning for the ILS 2-3. Surface conditions are dry. Let's get the weather. Winds are showing 340 at 11 now. So they've definitely updated. That's going to be a nice little crosswind. Still showing...
Called me up.
Toronto Center just called 125-775. 125 775. It's already pretty much looks done with the video they released at the expo. I wonder how much more work needs. Yeah, I don't know, dude. At this point, I don't know, man. They've been working on it so long, I almost feel like they just don't want to release it until it's like absolutely perfect.
Car Center, 580 Sheila is here. We actually like to change our flight plan to Boston if possible.
Lossless scaling, I haven't tried that out. I'm a one or the other, and the frame gen works perfectly fine for me.
Center, good evening. Prime Air 4211 with you, flight level 370
with you.
With Alpha.
Nice. There's our first with you chat.
Alright, you guys are all talking on each other. I got about 15 of you on my frequency, so I'll get with each of you in the order that you called. First, November 580 Juliet Sierra, Roger. I will change your flight plan to Boston. Your VFR, so you don't need a new clearance. You can proceed on course. Proceed on course, 0 Juliet Sierra. Prime Air 4211 Toronto Center, squawk IDON. Squawk IDON, Prime Air 4211. FedEx 1542, Cleveland's offline.
Did you consider switching to a different streaming platform? No.
Over to the dark side.
With you.
Do heavy, thanks for the ABC.
GPS 487, Toronto Center, are you on frequency?
It's where we are.
Shit sandwich incoming.
Squawk IDON.
She's coming.
Prime Air 4211 Heavy, you're identified flight level 370. Toronto information, Bravo. Expect ILS runway 23. When ready, descend flight level 240. 240, can we have a 24 left, Prime Air 4211, or are you going to give me a 23? Prime Air 4211, sure, plan the ILS runway 24 left. 24 left, we're going down to 24, Prime Air 4211.
Toronto Center, good evening. UPS 488 Heavy with Bravo, flight level 350.
UPS 488 Heavy, Toronto Center, squawk IDON.
IDON.
Air Canada 852, Montreal is
Bum,
offline.
ident. Give him a flash.
Thank you,
Cap.9 went golfing today.
Heavy, identified
Nice.
flight level 340, Toronto information, Bravo. Plan the ILS runway 23. Descend flight level 240. Maintain best forward speed in the descent.
Altitude.
Oh, we'll plan for the ILS 23 and we'll descend 240 best forward speed ahead. UPS 488 Heavy.
UPS
All right.
488 negative. That was for a different aircraft. I'll get to you shortly. Maintain flight level 350 for now.
Okay, no problem.
Or just send him a
I could have sworn that was for me.
Altitude.
We're going to maintain 350.
UPS 487 Heavy, thank you. And
Oh,
caution, similar call sign on
487.
frequency, UPS 488.
That would be why. That's exactly why.
UPS 488 Heavy, identified flight level 350. Thank you for Bravo. Plan the ILS runway 23. When ready, descend flight level 240.
Altitude.
We'll plan the ILS 23, and when ready, descend flight level 240, UPS 488 Heavy. Okay, 88 Heavy is in. Good. Let's go to our arrival. So they are planning for the ILS. So let's go to runway 23, star. None of that changes. Nuber 6, query, and we're going to be on the ILS 23 now from the new deck. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Okay. Let's make sure that nothing gets all screwed up here. So if we look at the arrival, it should be query to Nook to Herbal to Nuber, query which we passed to Nook to Herbal to Nuber to Rock 2 Pengu Manup, Rock 2 Pengu Manup, Urbus Tasku, Davik Livig, Myped, Satur, and then vectors, MIP, Satur vectors, and then we're planning the ILS 23, pin that, and from new deck. Good. 808 on the minimums is what we're looking for here as well.
4211, Mach decimal 75 or less than the descent.
Primary 4211, we're doing 300 knots on the descent.
Primary 4211, engine just slow down, please. Let's make it speed 250 or less in the descent.
250 or less will do, primary 4211.
EPS 487, speed 280 or greater.
280 or greater, uses 4700.
EPS 488, speed 240 or less in the descent.
240 or less in the descent, UPS 488 heavy.
And UPS 488, if I didn't give it to you when ready, descent flight level 240.
When ready, 240, we got it, thanks.
Giant 332, turn left heading 240.
Alright, he wants 240 in the descent. So we're going to bug that. 240 is in. Power's going to roll itself back. Barrow minimums, what do we say? 808.
Trying to send a good evening here.
808 is in now.
1,000 through 1,500.
United 236, Toronto Center, welcome. Break, Canada 740.
808 is in. John Deere the Gamer, $2. Thanks, man. Says, hey, Captain, how's the MD-11 so far? I enjoy it, man. I enjoy it. She's a handful. And I certainly enjoy it. We're going to go auto brakes min. Arm the ground spoilers. Good. Cool. And we'll get the seatbelt signs on. Good. And we've got approach online on 32.8.
487, descend 11,000, altimeter 2984.
11,000, 2984, GPS 47 heavy.
Primary 4211, descend 11,000, altimeter 2984.
2984,
Thanks, John Deere. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties too, dude.
4211.
Thank you.
Toronto Center, good evening, jet size 14.
All right, we are descending 240.
14,000, climbing to 230.
On profile.
That's 814, Toronto Center, low climb flight level 370.
Looking good, and we really got to slow down here.
GPS 488, turn left heading 030, vectors for sequence.
Knew that was coming. Sorry, what's the heading again for UPS 488 heavy?
Heading 040.
040, thanks.
Scandinavia 914, are you on frequency?
Looking for level.
We're going to go like 1,400 feet per minute. 240. I knew that was inevitable, getting radar vectored off. Any 777 plans this weekend? Yes, all weekend. 777. Long hauls. Amsterdam to Montreal on Saturday. Miami to Philadelphia. American. Hops on Sunday. Still in the RNAV? Nope, they're giving us ILS approaches. Cap, I'll have you pick up this big boy, do some retro, Lufthansa ops, maybe some famous Athens LAX. There you go. Yeah.
Air Canada 854, Montreal is offline. Surveillance services terminate. Change downward frequency. Enjoy the flight.
No, Andy, you're fine, man.
854, thanks very much for ATC. Happy
A777 cargo coming? Well, as soon as the cargo gets released.
523, Cleveland's offline, surveillance service.
We don't have the cargo variant yet.
Matthew.
Matthew. When we get the cargo variant, for sure.
Trying to send it down 67 heavy movie 370 looking flower.
Alright, speed's looking good. Rolled back to 240 now.
No, sorry, you're decorrelated. Sorry, I'm seeing you as the wrong aircraft. You're giant 57. My apologies.
And we're descending 1,400 feet per minute down to flight level 240. He's got us off on vectors now.
Bravo, plan the left runway 23.
Waiting for the PMDG freighter. Yes, correct. Why'd they take you off course? Traffic.
UPS 488, gonna have to spin you around here. Left turn heading 250.
No worries. Left turn 250. UPS 488 heavy. Alright, left turn 250. Seems to be common every single time I fly. I don't know what it is. I just don't know if it's... well, I think what it is everybody sets a different cost index, so everybody on the descent and on the cruise, some people are going faster, some people are going slower. I think that's... And then it causes this kind of traffic jam when we end up... where we end up kind of all on top of one another as we all start our descent. And then again, somebody's descending at 280 knots and the aircraft behind is descending at 310 knots. It just creates this clusterfuck where at some point somebody has to end up spinning around, right? And I think that's just from people using like a lower cost index. And, yeah. Thank you again, John Deere, for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the $2 dono.
UPS 487, confirm your
I don't mind, man.
forward speed.
Thanks for the R280 Graydon.
Roger.
Nice view. It is a beautiful view down there. Huh?
Center, United 1959, heavy 6,000,
United 1959 heavy, Toronto center low, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, United 1959.
Okay, Canada 740, Cleveland's offline, surveillance services terminate, change en route, good day.
Over to the dark side, Air Canada 740, have a good night.
UPS 488, fly heading 230.
230, UPS 488 heavy. All right, 230 on the heading now. Click that. It's going to give us a direct to, I'm sure, at some point. Ground spoilers can go in. And vertical down to 2.4. Good. That's
UPS
armed.
487, contact arrivals 132.
Good.
Good day.
Good arrival, search 240, have a great trip, you more...
Altitude.
Altitude.
Sky 57 heavy, turn left heading 340, vectors for the descent.
All right, 24,000 feet. 240 on the speed. Ground spoilers are aimed and armed.
Turn left headed, disregard.
Welcome, Kenny. Can you show your sim settings? Alex, high-end preset, clouds, ultra, trees, and bushes low.
332, fly heading 06.
Super easy, man. You can put exclamation point MSFS in chat as well. And that'll show you how I'm running them. There's cloud layers down there. Bush is on low. Say no to bush.
Picture 4518, Toronto Center low, climb flight level 270.
Mention level 270, Victor 4518.
Giant 57, turn left heading, let's make it heading 270 for now.
270, foot up.
WestJet 1825, descend 11,000,
WestJet.
altimeter 2984.
Jet of the West.
Delta 1114,
He's going to give us a left turn here in a second. So you're, no, high-end preset, Hans. So high-end preset, so everything goes to high. And then go and put your clouds on ultra and trees and bushes on low. And then just leave it like that.
Level at 7,000, still confirm you're climbing
The cart rip. Oh, the carts. We love our carts.
You're right, we're at 7,000. We should be climbing.
Porter 1212, Montreal's offline, surveillance services terminate, changed on route.
Blinker. I don't think this battery does blinkers, man. This thing's a tank. The best battery.
Good evening again, Canada 3895.
I'm at 152 puffs. Still has 3/4 battery.
Okay, Canada 300, contact arrivals 132.8.
Are you enjoying the TFDi MD-11? I am, very much so.
3895, Toronto Center, hello, climb
I would not be
level
flying it
330.
continuously if I wasn't.
330, Canada.
Hello, Gen Z. Happy 4th to you as well.
4211, contact arrivals 132.8. Good day.
He's got to give us a left here now soon.
Primary
Gotta give
4211.
us the left turn.
UPS 488, fly heading 190.
Heading 190 UPS 488 heavy.
UPS 67 heavy, you're identified flight level 370. Phone information
Still
Bravo,
not
plan the
getting
ILS
us back around on
123.
track.
When
But
ready, descend
feel
flight
that cat, my
level
pen
240.
doesn't blink. I've tried 15 seconds hit, but I don't want to burn the coil and get it any further. It'd also burn your lungs.
25, stay airspeed.
We
That was
are
close.
doing 271 quarter.
Stabilizer motion.
Giant 332 speed, 250 or less in the descent.
Stabilizer motion.
250 or less on the speed, Giant 332.
UPS 488, speed 250 or less.
250 or less, we'll keep it at 240, 488.
Roger.
So we're on the center, Eric.
Just keep it at 240. You don't have to mess with the speed. Just leave it there.
1000.
Play the ring around the rosy. It's a big old turn.
Center, climb flight level 230.
I think he's just making sure we've got enough separation that he doesn't have to do this again. I'm thinking that's what's going on. Watch your landing on the 65-inch with the new ATP captain. Nice, very cool. Hey, Cap, how'd you fix the VATS and volume increasing suddenly? It just did it. Did you not hear that? I didn't.
Giant 332, turn left heading 020.
But if you want it to stop immediately, just hit your push to talk. Hit your push to talk and don't say anything.
Descend 11,000, altimeter 29.
Absolute buttered in Honolulu. Nice.
11,000, Giant 332.
UPS 488, turn left heading 070.
Left turn 070, UPS 48 heavy. Left 070 now, chat. And we're maintaining 240. We will get lower when he gives us lower. Need to do LAX to Honolulu. That's a good one in the triple as well. Yeah, United
UPS
777.
48, left turn direct Newberg, resume the star.
Left turn direct Newber will resume the star. UPS 488 heavy. Direct.
48, thank you. When ready, descend
Newber.
11,000, altimeter 2984.
When ready, 1000. Thanks, UPS 48 heavy.
UPS 67, speed
All right,
250 or less.
1000.
250 or less.
We are direct Newber.
And UPS 67,
Nav track it.
right turn heading 110, vectors for sequence.
Right turn heading 110.
And we will wait for profile.
Altitude.
Just
Giant
profile
57, turn
arm.
left heading 210.
See what it wants to do. It's going to start descending, but I think it's going to descend pretty shallow.
441, Toronto Center, hello, climb flight level
And
230.
it's showing vertical speed down, but it's...
Center United 236, reaching top of descent. United 236,
Profile.
Toronto information Bravo, plan the ILS
See what it
24
does.
left, descend 11,000, altimeter 2984.
How does weather look in Toronto? Pretty gnarly, kind of like what it is right now. I think it was overcast at 14. What was it?
United 1959, Cleveland's offline, surveillance service.
Yeah, a few clouds at 5,500, overcast at 14. Although I feel like, nah, 350 at 11. That's pretty accurate. It's going to be gnarly. It's 11 knot crosswind, chat. Direct crosswind. So another gnarly arrival into Toronto. Very good controller. Some of the best, man. Up in Toronto, they do a great job, dude. Some great controllers everywhere.
Arrivals, so what was the frequency?
132.8.
Thanks for your help over the arrival. See ya.
All right, we're going to be at Rocktow between 11 and 15.
Toronto, Giant 332.
West at 1825, contact arrivals 132.
340-11 going to be spicy with the gusts? Yes.
32.8.
Definitely have to kick it over. It's probably going to be a hard landing again.
Toronto Center should be switched over, flare rate 55.
Nice big smasher.
Flyer 855A, firm, sorry about that, contact Boston 134.7.
134.7, no worries, you've got your hands full.
Has Primair 4211 checked in?
And,
I don't know.
Just flight visit, I'm sorry, I forgot the call sign. Just flight 814, contact Boston.
Auto throttle on or off?
134.7.
We're going to leave it on. Yeah. Are these guys real ATC controllers? No. Well, some of them might be, but they're in the simulator right now. They're on VATSIM.
Juliet Sierra Tango 814, Toronto Center.
Jet size 14 with you.
Landing weight
Jetstar,
2066.
there we go, sorry, I couldn't remember the call sign. Jetstar 814, contact Boston 134.7.
No
Auto brake low.
Off to Boston Center.
All
Thanks for your time
reversers.
today. Jet size 14.
Flaps 50. 4-knot tailwind is what it's calling for, which is kind of crazy. Calculate. There we go. We will leave that like that. And
57 turn left heading
we
180.
will be vacating to the left. Vacating to the left, and we're parking up into here. The Vista Cargo area. Alpha Delta going in.
For 15,000.
The plan.
Level 230.
Going at Alpha Delta, so hopefully we'll vacate 2-3 either. Probably Hotel 4, maybe Hotel 2, but most likely Hotel 4. So that the Airbus can do an auto land. Correct, yes. More than Airbus can do auto land. Yes. Alright, we're coming back up on a profile now. Perfect. The aircraft did a great job. Was descending at about 1,000 feet per minute until we got back up to profile. And you can see there's profile right there as well, so we're looking good. Very nice, very nice. Down to 1,000. There's profile 1,000. Good.
Giant 332, contact arrivals 132.8.
132.8, Giant 32, QFACN.
EPS 67 heavy, turn left direct Newber, resume the star.
TriStar was auto land way before that bad boy was a tank. Yes. Is the MD-11 hard plane to learn? It's much more different than a Boeing or an Airbus. It's kind of like a mashup between the two.
Giant 57 heavy, turn left.
Can the plane that you're flying do an auto land? Yes, it can. Correct.
EPS
It
67,
can.
speed your discretion. EPS 488, speed your discretion.
Speed my discretion, UPS 488. Nice. FMS speed, which is 220, so we're just going to keep in 240. If we look at the arrival, just 250 at Rock 2 and then 220 and 210. So we're perfectly fine at 240 knots until we reach man up. And then at man up, we'll decrease it to 220. What mod is it that lets you see the airport charts, and do you have them, do you have to add them manually? That is called Navigraph, and I mean, as far as adding manually for your flight, yeah, you go through like the charts, right? There's all the charts and stuff like that, all the arrival charts, but yeah, this is Navigraph. It also shows you like a live flight map and stuff. Navigraph is a must-have for every simulator. If you plan on taking it seriously. If you're just messing around and you don't really care, then you probably don't need it, but...
Over to the dark side.
Manually entering your radio is bugged for some reason, ignores the course and deviates. Interesting. You're going to use the auto land for this flight? No, we're not going to auto land it, no. Hello from Center. You all slammed me on the Newber. Will, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Busy tonight. Why don't I give you a little bit of traffic, you know? Come say hello. A little friendly Canadian hi. How are you? Nice to see you. 2984 on the altimeter. 2984. I'm going to bug that up now.
57 speed your
4.
discretion. Thanks for the help.
No problem, free speed, 57.
CBS 488, contact arrivals 132.8. Have a good landing.
32.8. Thanks for ATC, man. Have a great night. We'll see you soon. UPS 488 heavy. See ya.
No 199 contact.
All right. And we just need our other backup here. 2984. 2984. Good. Did you know Westboro? Of course. Where did Will disappear? No streams these days. He was on vacation for a bit. He's probably back to work. Probably a busy man. He took off like 2 weeks, dude, to do Flight Sim Expo in Los Angeles, and so yeah, probably a busy guy.
EPS 47, join the localizer runway 23.
We got a little bit of ground spoiler here. Speed's getting a little bit away from us. We'll throw out some ground spoiler. Toronto, is it terminals or arrival? Toronto arrival. And we will confirm with him that we have ATIS information. Bravo.
Canada 737, descent 3000, cleared ILS runway 24 left.
Was there 3 weeks for vacation from Germany, man? It was beautiful. Nice. Glad you enjoyed it, dude. Downtown Ottawa can be a nice place. certain areas.
Alright, well down to 3, we're cleared for the ILS, 2.
Geez, she's being a little piggy right now.
The Canada 77.
I don't know why. Oh, do you know why? That's why. Okay, they weren't actually out. Much better now. Turn arrivals.
Like 785, turn left direct saver on course.
Direct saver on course, next 785.
Turn arrivals. Good evening, UPS 488 Heavy, ATIS Bravo descending.
UPS 48 Heavy, arrivals, good evening, thank you for Bravo, runway 23, altimeter 2984, descend 8000.
Runway 23, 2984 will descend 8,000, UPS 488 Heavy. Alright, profile down to 8,000, friends. Speed's looking good now at 240. And remember, we had our 250 knot restriction at Rock 2, so we're going to maintain 240. And then the next restriction is going to be man up at 220 knots. Man up is right here, 220 for man up. Good. No return leg? No return leg tonight, man. We've got a busy weekend ahead of us. We've got a long haul on Saturday, 7+ hour flight on Saturday. Plus, we just had a super busy week last week, man. So, just kind of chilling tonight.
Left heading 270, clear Canada 77.
The fun of 2020 is manually landing, correct. I mean, I don't mind doing, you know, under certain circumstances, I don't mind doing like an auto land and stuff like that, but yeah. Yep, I already got it downloaded, Porter. I will have it installed for our flights on Saturday. Hell, I might even do a flight tonight with it, to be honest with you. I might do a flight after this. Gonna go take Daisy for a nice big walk, and then I might just do Montreal to Toronto, or Toronto to Montreal, actually. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Toronto to Montreal in the 777 with the sound pack, just to make sure everything works for Saturday. Great stream tonight, Ed. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. What's the plan for long haul? Real world KLM ops from Amsterdam to Montreal. Amsterdam to Montreal, just over 7 hours. It's like 7 hours and 10 minutes or something on the average flight time. 4 a.m. for me already. It's bright outside. Jesus.
Good out, first runway 23, you get 47 heavy.
Montreal's beautiful. It is.
5,000 through
yep.
2,000. Okay, no 2166 arrivals, you're identified, climb 7,000.
Used to love doing long hauls on flight sim until I started doing it for real in the 767, and now I just wish I only did it in flight sim. Nice, Alex. At least you can get up and walk away when you're doing it in flight sim, right? Can't really do that in real life.
Giant 232, descend 5,000.
Loading up the poutine for Saturday? Oh, baby. She will be tasty.
Approach, good evening, United 236, descending, flight level 140 for 110.
Yeah, 236 arrivals, runway 24.
Alright, next speed, we're going 220. So we'll pull that and bug that, 220, good. We can go, get a little bit of ground spoiler out here once again.
4211, 24 left.
Push at 1825, descend 5,000.
What is Sunday's flight? Real World American 777 ops from Miami to Philadelphia, which will be kind of cool.
Left direct saver on course, they're kind of 2166.
All right, let's get our slats extended to help with the descent rate. Good, we'll get tower bugged in, 18.7 for us. Tower frequency, good, slats extended, looking good. And that'll help us maintain our speed of 220 knots. We're coming up on 10,000 feet. We'll go and get the landing lights on. We'll also make sure that our logo light is on.
4,000 until I got the glide back, wireless 24.
Ground spoilers are in.
11 heavy.
And make sure our dial flap is set to 15 degrees. There it is. Good. Descending. Should have the airport here soon in a second. There it is right there. Pearson International. And we're going up into Vista Cargo, which is right here. FedEx has a huge parking ramp here, but we're over at the little Vista Cargo. Sending out because some streamers stream late for me. Nice. For FTSIM, it's $2 subscription. All I need to do is a $5. I think the $2 is all you need for the
488
sounds.
heavy, descend 5,000.
Send 5,000 UPS 488 heavy.
Pakistan 785,
All right,
contact
profile down to
12577.
5,000 now. Good. Love the dirty liveries. Oh, yes.
Contact center,
Beautiful, man.
12577.
She is beautiful.
Jet 1825, turn right heading 210 to join the localizer.
Toronto Pearson down there.
And next year, Jet 1825, descend 4,000 and you're clear for the ILS.
What is a real world short 777 flight in North America? There's a couple of them. Miami to Philadelphia is one of them. You've got Chicago to Denver, I think it is. That's another one. There's a couple of them. If Mopar's here, I don't know if Mopar's here. Miami to Charlotte, that's like the shortest one, I think. And I think that's like a weird like repositioning flight or something like that. So, yeah.
Primary 4211 at QRX, contact tower 187.
All right, do we have another speed restriction? We do 210, 6,000 at Tasku. So we're going to go 210 on the speed, 6,000 on the altitude. Good. We're passing Tasku now. Aircraft did a pretty great job. 6,200 feet passing Tasku with the speed restriction, so did a great job on that one.
At contact tower 187.
How did my love for airplanes begin? Flight sim, man. Flight sim, my grandfather. Sitting on my grandfather's lap playing flight sim when I was like, I don't know, 6, 7 years old, something like that, man. That's where it all started. All right, I'm going to go down to vertical speed now. About 1,000 feet per minute. I'm going to arm the ground spoilers. We don't need those anymore. It should be good. After Dark cam. This isn't an After Dark. We do Thursday evenings. Every Thursday now. We have a Thursday evening stream. Man, definitely some rain over to the south of the field. Gonna look pretty cool on profile. What is profile mode not automatically manage speed and altitude constraints? It can. We were given free speed and stuff. So, all right, hold 5,000. We're looking good. I think he's going to descend us.
Oh, sorry, I missed that call.
He's going to descend us probably 3,000 feet now.
Transfer 32, turn left heading 270, cleared ILS 24 left, now below 4,000.
He's got people on 24 left, so we should get a descent and then a right turn. Do MD-11s only have GE or both GE and Pratt & Whitney? Right now it's just the GEs. The Pratt & Whitneys are coming soon. Flying Pakistan 777 Toronto to Karachi, 14.5 hour flight. That's a long one.
Turn left heading 060.
It's a long one. But no, it does restraints perfectly fine, altitude and speeds.
We missed localize the call.
Canada 2166, flying flight level 230.
Here comes glide slope.
Was that for Air Canada 2166? Yeah, correct. Flight level 230.
Excited to do KLM MD-11 from EHAM to CMR team. That'll be the true proper classic. Yeah. Give us a right turn here any second.
I just confirmed 050 for Canada 77.
737 060.
060 for Canada 727.
Look at this scene right here out this window. That's just so
488, turn right heading 150, descend 4,000.
God, this sim is just incredible. That might have been for me. I might have missed that.
UPS 488 heavy, turn right, heading 150, descend 4,000.
Right turn 150 will descend 4,000, UPS 488 heavy.
UPS 67, descend 5,000.
Right turn 150, vertical speed, descended about 700 feet per minute, nothing crazy. There's our turn, good.
Canada 212 Rebels, you're identified passing 1,400, climb 7,000.
You lost ATC audio, but they could hear you? Weird. Very weird. I wonder if the servers are acting up.
Transfer 32, passing QRX, contact tower 187. Passing QRX, tower 187,
Altitude.
UPS 480, turn right heading 210, join the localizer.
Right turn 210, join localizer, UPS 488 heavy. 210, keep that turn going. Join the localizer. We're descending 4,000. We're at 4,500 right now. Speed's good at 210 knots per the restrictions. 2 streams today, every Thursday, man. Every Thursday we do 2 streams. Been doing that for, fuck, at least the last 6 months now. I feel like we've been doing them. Does real turb simulate wake turbulence? No, not yet. I believe it's something that they do plan on doing. Aviation Blaze, but not yet, no.
Turn right heading at the
Altitude.
Altitude.
Okay, and 2166 contact center, 125.77.
25.
Hey, you plan on doing cross the land? No, we're going to do our own cross the pond on Saturday.
236 turn, left
Just a single leg tonight, Strody. Single leg, mate. Butter at -17? Yeah.
GPS 488 heavy, you're clear for the ILS runway 23, leave 4,000 on the glide.
Clear to ILS 23, we'll leave 4,000 by the glide. UPS 488 heavy. Alright, we're looking good. We'll wait for the localizer to come alive and then we'll arm our approach. Should be coming alive here any second. There it goes, we'll arm approach. There's localizer, beautiful. Make the left turn, sorry, right turn. And we're almost on the descent profile, so we're looking great. I'm going to dial back my speed 190. And we're going to arm it. Good.
Looks like I have traffic.
And we're going to go flaps.
So, can I get a heading?
15 degrees.
So the only traffic I have at 12 o'clock is 14 miles.
Beautiful. And we are now descending via the glide path. Beautiful. Star 777, my man. Huge no floaties to you. Dropping the $25 donation. Huge no floaties. Thank you very much, my friend. Incredibly kind. Truly do appreciate you, man. We were, I don't know if you saw the stream, but I showed off the shirt. I showed off the shirt on stream the other day, and we all had a great laugh. So thank you again for the shirt. Great to meet you at the expo. Hopefully I'll see you in Providence this next year as well. Pretty short flight or drive even from Toronto right down to Providence. So Owls, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, bud. Great flight yesterday, man. Great landing into Honolulu.
Tower
18.7, thanks for ATC, man. Have a great night. UPS 488 heavy. Toronto Tower, hello. UPS 488 heavy, ILS 23. Gear down.
UPS 488 heavy, Toronto Tower, good 8.
Flaps 28 degrees.
I got one more departure before you land.
Continue approach, UPS 488 heavy. Let's go speed 170. Flaps are 28 degrees. We're doing a flaps 50. 157 on the VAP. I'm going to bug that now, actually, because we've got that one departure prior to us. So I'll slow it up as best as I can. Let's go flaps 35 degrees. Good. Ooh, look at that wind already, friends. And let's go flaps 50 degrees. Cleared for takeoff 23. He's coming in now. We'll get runway turn-offs and wing lights, high intensities, and our landing lights are all on. Daniel, 48 months, 4 years. Incredible, dude. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for the support, sir. I appreciate you, man. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, buddy. Really do appreciate you, man. Joystick cam is going on, friends. Might as well hand fly it when we got this kind of spicy-ass winds, right? Hell yeah, baby. Let's open up our ground charts so we're good to go. That's not my ground charts. That's my ground charts. Okay. And we're hopefully going to vacate either hotel or hotel 4. 2 or 4. Good. My airplane.
488,
yeah, this one's going to be fun, chat.
36011, expect lake clearance.
Expect lake clearance, UPS 488 heavy. Alright, sounds are going up. Enjoy, friends. Catch you down on the ground. Currently with a 8-knot gusting crosswind, so a little bit of correction will be needed. Nothing too crazy. A little bit of correction. We'll be good. It's not too bad.
Good evening, fully established for runway 24 left. UPS 488, good land on 23.
Good land 23, UPS 488, thanks. Oh, replay, thank you, chat. Good shit, I looked over and saw you guys spamming that, baby. That's why we got the emoji, chat. Hell yes. I really like flying this thing, man. I really, really, really like flying this aircraft. She's a handful, man. But I love it. I love it.
Approaching minimum.
Yeah, hopefully we don't smashy, chat. No smashy.
Minimum.
Continue.
200.
Approach looks great. A little bit low, but that's okay.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Just hold it. Good. Nose down gently. Reversers out. Maintain center line. Into wind. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I mean, come on. For those circumstances, shit, dude. I'll take that all day long. 60 knots, reverser stowed. Going up into Vista, Alpha Delta.
Alright, just 48, left Hotel 4, join Hotel, contact ground 121.65, upstairs.
Left Hotel 4, left Hotel will contact ground. UPS 48 heavy. Stupid bug where the aircraft wants to stop. That wasn't that bad. I'm actually pretty happy with that one, to be honest with you. Except for the bug where it stops on the runway. That's not good. Those 10 knot crosswind looked like a couple went around. 10 knots is quite a bit. It was pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that one, to be honest with you. Not our best, but definitely not our worst. We're definitely getting better at landing this aircraft, which is all you can really ask for, right? Runway turnoffs are off, landing lights are off, strobe lights are off. We cleaned up the flaps, we cleaned up the ground spoilers. We're on Hotel 4, which we kind of expected. Hotel 4. Hotel 2 was, you know, a big iffy, but we got Hotel 4. And then he wants us over to ground on 121... Toronto ground 121650. 121650.
25 short of Alpha Juliet, contact the ramp 2227.
We'll stop our recording here. Stop recording. Ground hello UPS 48, heavy vacated 23 Hotel 4.
UPS 488 Heavy, Toronto ground is Ning taxi, Hotel Alpha Delta, cross runway 15 right, cross runway 15 left.
Alright, Hotel Alpha Delta, cross 15 right, 15 left, UPS 48 heavy. Okay, upstairs, APU power
that one isn't
coming
a bug.
on.
If you want to disarm the ABS, you would advance the throttles forwards a little.
I definitely did do that, Sonic. After we landed, I advanced the throttles. I always do that in like my mind. I always advance the throttles after I disengage. After I disengage reverse thrust. It's not a bug with the airplane, it's a bug with the simulator. Sometimes when you hold the camera and you're looking, it can trigger like a bug within the simulator where the brakes, it's just like you have like a fake parking brake. There's like nothing, so you just have to tap your auto brakes and it goes off, which is exactly what I did. I've had that bug since day one. I've probably had it 1,000 times by now. Nothing to do with the airplane, just has to do with the simulator and the way that the camera works. But yeah, I definitely advance the throttles. You can rewind if you want, if you don't believe me. After reverse thrust, I always advance the throttles, just to kind of get the ground spoilers to come up as well. It makes it easier to roll off the runway. Smacker, show her who's the boss. I mean, that was a pretty good landing, dude. 1.1 G, 204 feet per minute. I mean, as far as cargo landings go, it was 11 knot quartering tailwind. It's weird, dude. Definitely felt weird. A little bit of correction there as well. We'll see in the replay if the rudder correction was there, but felt good. It's really all that matters, you know.
Yes, 1967. Do you have a smell?
Yeah, it's just something weird that I'm not used to. Holding the mouse button, you have to click it in, and then you have to unclick it. It's just much easier to like hold right click and move it, right? If you use the mouse wheel, you have to click it, which engages it, and then you have to click it again, which disables it, which makes it, again, an extra click when you're just trying to look left or right, you know what I mean? But thank you again for another $5 donation. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's actually probably that you're tapping the brakes, that you held the mouse, freezes your controls wherever they are. Test it while taxiing. If I hold the mouse and hit the brakes, nothing happens. No, it's just like I said, I don't really know what causes it, but it's a little bit bouncy. Nose down, nice. Your suggestion is swapping the mouse and scroll wheel binds could be an option as well. Yeah. Alright, he wants us in Hotel Alpha Delta. Hopefully these guys get out of the way. When you hold the right click button, it locks your controls to steer the brake or holding the right mouse button. Yeah, you can't do anything. Oh yeah, shit. Did I not? It didn't flip over? My bad. Sorry, guys. Thank you again, Sonic,
right
for the
mouse locks the
two
controls
$5
according to
donations.
MSFS logic. I would press and hold the scroll wheel to look around.
Upstairs EPU's on. Good. We can kill engine number 2, sorry. Kill engine 2. And then we're taking Alpha into the ramp. I don't see anybody out on Alpha, which is good. I'm going to make the right turn here. We swap the binds, we just do the same but on different buttons. Yeah. Well, yeah, but ideally you wouldn't use right click if you swap the binds. I see what he's saying. It makes sense. Behind 2 Air Canada 777s. That should be no surprise right now. Press and hold the right mouse and try to steer or brake, nothing happens. Correct. You can't steer when you're holding it. But it didn't make my auto brake go on right now. Oh. Alright, we're going to log off of that sim because we can't get any spots open. That's where I was going to go park. Just going to log off that sim. Don't need to get in anybody's way. We'll kill the nose lights. And we'll get ourselves into Vista parking here in Toronto Pearson. FTSim released a sound set for the 777. Correct. I've got it already. I'm going to install it. I'm going to take Daisy for a walk, and then I'm going to try them out. I'm going to do Montreal to Toronto to Montreal tonight. Is the plan that I have. CRJ ops when? Yeah. Let me get right on that one. When it gets updated. You send the FTSim a link real quick. Yeah, I had it in chat earlier. There it is. I think I still got it. That should be the link to them. Are you going to live stream that? No, that'll just be a practice flight that I'll probably run with like Mopar or something in the Discord. Mopar, we'll do a flight. Toronto to Montreal. I gotta go walk Daisy though and make dinner. Well, heat up dinner. Alright, that should be good. A little bit further. I don't have the marshalers out here. I don't know what gate these are. I don't even know if these are actual gates on GSX, but we shall stop it right there. Park brake goes on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentle cargo. Nav lights come off. Logo lights will stay on. Beacon light goes off. Actually, nav lights stay on. And those stay off as well. There we go. Beautiful. Ignition system can come off. Seatbelt signs go off, no smoking off, emergency lights get disarmed.
On your free time, bind right mouse to toggle cockpit free look.
On your free time, bind right mouse to toggle cockpit free look. Okay, will do. Will do, my friend. All right, cool, sweet. Well, there we go, guys. A beautiful flight from Louisville to Toronto. I had a great time. I hope you guys did as well. Don't think you can join me. Why is that? Let's go to panel state. We're going to go ready to fly. Or you're in the middle of a flight right now. Let's get this aircraft ready to go. I'll put the flaps all the way down to flaps 50 once again for replay purposes. We'll arm the ground spoilers. We'll get this to off position like that. We'll go upstairs. We'll make sure that all of the lights are on, which they are. All of that is set. Good. Cool. Give that a couple seconds. Let all the engines start up and the flaps get to the... Look at the flaps 50, dude. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. The Megadeth 11. I love this thing, dude. I love this thing so much. Cap, your him for real with these landings? What do you mean? Hello from Fountain Hill, Arizona. Helen, good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Look at the weather here too, man. Gnarly. Gnarly, gnarly, gnarly. All right, cool. Let's hit the play button on our replay. Turn the sounds down here just a little bit. Replay. Good. Let's pause the replay. Let's bring it forward just a little bit. We'll go like right about there. Trim. Start here. Yes. Resume replay. Cool. Let's have a look-see outside. See how she looks, friends. See if we greased her. See how she rates her.
Approaching minimum.
Approaching minimum.
Minimum.
We're at 116 Fahrenheit. Oosh. That is hot.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
There's the correction. 10, 10, 10. So that gives us a 167 and a 1.07 G. See what I mean about the landing rate, guys? It literally just, I feel like it makes shit up every time. Every landing, you just get a different landing. It's kind of weird. I would say that that was a pretty decent landing. I'm happy with that one. Whatever the landing rate was. I'm happy with that one, man. No complaints from me. Guys, going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. So seriously, thank you all so much for the support. Truly do appreciate y'all. You know what the plan is for Saturday? We're going to be doing long hauls in the PMDG 777. We do have the sound pack out now, so that'll be great. I'll get that installed tonight, do a test, make sure everything works properly. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, but donates with your time, your effort, being here in streams, hanging out with me, I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you all so much for the continued support of the channel. Again, to all of my American friends, happy 4th to you all. I hope you guys enjoyed today's streams. Again, doing some Lufthansa cargo retro ops this afternoon, and then doing some UPS ops tonight from Louisville up into Toronto. I will leave you all with the outro tunes. Guys, have yourselves a great rest of the week. Have a great Friday, and I will see you all on Saturday for our long haul into Montreal. Should be a great one. Happy landings, my friends.